Our next speaker is Maria. Welcome, Maria.
Hi everyone. I want to show you my presentation, and my topic will be about mass surveillance problem. Oh. Okay. I have a flashcard. Okay, maybe it will be without presentation, but I think it's not a big problem for us. So, my topic will be about mass surveillance program. Who read a book 1984 by George Orwell? Raise your hand. Okay. And who heard about Edward Snowden? Raise your hand. Oh, it's good. I think it's this topic will be interesting for you. I can say that history of mass surveillance program take a start point in 2001. We have a terroristic act on September 18th, and it was a starting of surveillance program in the United States. So today we have 5 eyes program. This program includes 5 countries. It's United States, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. These states have a surveillance program, and we can say that they are watching us, as we know from the book of George Orwell. I think it's quite actual thing for us, because every one of us had smartphones or telephones, and this is like instrument for watching us. So the last interview, or Edward Snowden's interview, it was on the 6th of October, and he said that United Kingdom has a program. He named it Smurfs tools. Smurfs. Do you heard about Smurfs? Smurfs. Smurf, yeah. It's like a blue nose. And these Smurf tools include 4 basic programs which take on our smartphones and telephones and watching on us. So the first Smurf is Dreamy Smurf. Dreamy Smurf is a program when we receive a text message on our phone. It can turn off or turn on our telephone without our knowing. So they can turn our smartphone when we don't. Yeah. Thank you. The second is Nosy Smurf. It's a Smurf who help hear us. This program turn off or turn on our microphone, and it helps hear not only our talks, but it can hear everything near us in this moment. The third Smurf is Tracker Smurf. It's a geolocation tool. With this program, you can see where the person placed in that particular time. And the fourth Smurf is a Paranoid Smurf. The Paranoid Smurf is a program when a person thinks that, oh, with my phone something strange, I don't know what happened with it, and take it to a service. This program help to make invisible the surveillance program of intelligent offices. So, also, Edward Snowden said that intelligence services want to have your phone, not you. But as we know, it's quite strange provision. And also these tools can photo you and so on. In conclusion, I can say that this surveillance program is about balance of interests of state and private interests of person. Every one of us have a right to privacy, and the balance of national security and the right to privacy is very discussed question, because everyone wants to have a private life and don't want to be heard by someone. But also everyone wants to live in a safe country without terroristic acts or something else. So it's a question about balances of these interests. And in this question is interesting a decision of European Court of Human Rights. We haven't got any decision about mass surveillance today, but in this year or maybe next, it will appear. So I think that it will be interesting to know what a court think about mass surveillance today, because national courts sometimes think that mass surveillance is okay, it's for us, so it's good. But some courts decided that right to privacy is a basic right, fundamental right, and every one of us have it, and government and state should respect it. So, thank you for attention.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, as far as I know, Snowden told this information this year. So, this year he's situated in Russia.
Yeah.
He has no access to resources he used to have access to, because he doesn't work for US government. So, why should we consider this information trustworthy? Because, you know, he lives in Russia, he has no other country to go, everybody hates him, and he can do whatever Putin asks him.
I think that this information is not true, because we don't know it's surely, because it's words of some person. But I think that person who was working for intelligence services of the USA can make predictions, or he knows something that we don't know, and I think that it's possible for digital age today to make these programs and use it. Surely in Ukraine we have not programs like these, but in the future maybe they appeared. So.
Thank you so much for sharing kind of conspiracy